What's going on, Master Duel fans? James here again. More Wind/Water Festival with some of the previous challenges to do on a mission. As in, do more duels and win more duels. And with this hand, of course, weird. Into the Void. Dark War Dealings. Drew into Godo, discard. An opponent discards a Lion to generate a token. Magical Mallet. Shuffle 2. Hand Destruction. Discarding the birds. And then Reasoning Foolish Goods. Sent. Not discarded, sent. But sent 2 birds. Just so that I end up drawing 2 more birds, which is hilarious. Huh? What deck list are they on? Let's see. 2 Lion, Card Destruction, 3 Reasoning, Monster Gate, Magical Mallets, 3 of them, 3 Dark War Dealings, 3 Into the Void, 3 Hand Destruction, and 1 each of Foolish Goods, Card of Fate, Contract with Don 1000. Card of Fate. Each player chooses 1 card from their deck, and then each player combines it with 4 additional random cards chosen from their deck by their opponent, then randomly selects 1 of the 5 cards and adds it to the hand. And the rest gets shuffled back. Traps. 2 Needlebug Nest, 3 Nightmare Archfiends, Jar of Avarice, 3 Paleozoic Morella, 2 Transaction Rollback, 3 Earthbound Release, 3 Trap Trick, 1 Evenly Match. And based off from this deck list... Oh, and 2 Needlebug Nest, of course, as mentioned earlier. Oh my god. Earthbound Release FTK. How are they allowing that at the event? And thanks to Transaction Rollback doing the work, I'm gonna have to do a serious tech talk on Transaction Rollback, which you will see in one of the upcoming later videos to make. Stay tuned. And this next matchup with this hand, absolutely insane for one. Opponent does nothing. E-Telly for Pilica. Tailwind activated for Gordo. Sink 6 into Lapland Pilica. Lapland Pilica for Falco and Cam. Yeet for Sfreeze. Sfreeze for Pilica. No real normal summon, by the way. Normal to Pilica. Revive the Gordo, link the 2 into Great Fly, Tailwind, banish, discard the Reese, getting another Tailwind, 19, 24, 25. Set, Tailwind on Freeze, and pass. Dark Ruler. Whoa! Normal Marincess Seahorse, so up against Marincess. Spiritual Wind Art Miyabi. If you aren't too familiar about Miyabi, is tribute 1 wind monster, target 1 card your opponent controls, place that opponent's card on the bottom of the deck. It's basically Ryza, but instead of top, it's bottom of the deck. Tribute the Great Fly, funny enough, Seahorse to the bottom. Spring Girl, Water, 4 star, 1200 attack, 1000 defense, Cyburst. Water, of course. leading into scooping away the match. I think my opponent tried to small world into a different bridge just so that the third target would be Gamma Seal, but opponent messed up on that. So let's take a look see at the list. Okay, Marinces with a spice of Valence. Okay, 1 Mandarin, 3 Seahorse, and spicing up some Ice Jades too. So Marinces, Ice Jade, Valence. 1 Mandarin, 3 Seahorse, 1 Ice Jade Adrian, 3 Blue Tang, 2 Pascalis, 3 Spring Girls, 1 Sleepy Maiden, 3 Ice Jade Ran Adrian, 2 Gamma Seal Kaijus, 3 Shinonome, the Valence Priestess. Scale effect: during your main phase, special this card to your main monster zone in its same column. Also, you cannot special non-Valence for the rest of the turn except all from extra deck. Hard ones on Shinonome, and then the monster effect: during your main phase, if you control this special summon card, add 1 Valence spell from deck to hand. And if this card in the monster zone moves it along to another monster zone, add 1 Valence monster that isn't Shinonome. Adding Nazuki, the Valence Ninja. Hey, part of the ninjas support based off of the name. If Valence World Shirabansho is in the field zone, or if you control a water Valence monster, special it out from your scale to the main monster zone in its same column, hard ones. And then the monster effect: target 1 other monster in either main monster zone, move it along to an adjacent horizontal monster zone. And once moving along, target 1 Valence monster card in your spell trap, special it out to your main monster zone in the same column. Each effect of Nazuki, the Valence Ninja, once. The 1 lone Ice Barrier Trap. Spells: Reborn, Foolish Goods, War Legacy Succession, 2 Dark Rulers, 1 Ice Jade Cradle, random fun fact, not once per turn by the way, this should be a 3 of. 3 Small World, 2 Dive, 1 Valence Awakening, solo activation. Place 1 Valence Pendulum monster from your deck to your scale. If a card is in a field zone, you can banish this, target 1 Valence monster in your main monster zone, move it along to another monster zone adjacent. Ice J Manifestation, Marinces Battle Ocean, 2 Forbidden Chalice, 3 Forbidden Droplet, 1 Book of Lunar Eclipse, and then extra deck, Sword Soul Chenying, Miss Starboy, Area, and then the Marinces extra deck monsters, 2 Blue Slugs, 2 Sea Angels, 2 Coral Anemone, 2 Crystal Heart, 2 Marble Rock, 1 Great Bubble Reef, 1 Aqua Argonaut. And this next matchup with this hand, too much take control cards in the mix. Ice Barrier, getting Revealer. In terms of the medallion to get Revealer. Revealer, send away Ghost Mourner. Revealer for Mirror Mage. Speaker, free special. Mirror Mage should be the speaker. Generate the 2 tokens specifically, not 3. For the sake of Coral Dragon, Mirror Mage, getting Georgius. Georgius, free special, Georgius, revive speaker. Oh, a tuner? Oh, tuner synchro. That's quite surprising. Coral Dragon, draw 1. Tuner? Georgius? One of the high level tuners? That's definitely something. For the sake of Ice Jade, give me your Adrian. And 2 set. Drew into Cosmic, which I will do. Hit the Imperm. Change your heart. Ice Jade effect triggers. Snatch Steel, the Lancia. Exactly 8,000, I win. With the hint of normal summon Cam. No surprise. And for a second there, I thought that was one of the real Ice Barrier decks because of the glossed out moments, but if that's not the case, I wouldn't even know at that point. This next matchup with this hand, even more birds in hand, so we're gonna have to work our way up for this. Lyrilusk, Turquoise, Celestine, both special. Celestine for Bird Call. Bird Call. Grabbing Cobalt. Sapphire. Special both Cobalt and Sapphire herself. Getting Barrel. Foolish. The Celestine. Exige Shogun into Recital Starling. Detach. For Barrel. Barrel. Special herself, Revive Celestine, Real Normal Barrel. Assemble Nightingale with 2 materials. Whoa! Summoning animation moment out of Ensemble Robin. Rank 1 Wind Wing Beast XZ. 2 or more level 1s to make it. Extra 500 attack for each material to it. Nice. If your opponent special summons a monsters, more than 1, outside of the damage step, detach 1, target one of those special summon monsters, kick it back to your hand. Not once a turn, by the way. Pog, smile. If this card in your possession is sent to the grave by an opponent's card effect, doesn't gotta be the field, by the way, because the keyword possession, target one other Lyrilusk monster in your graveyard, add it back to your hand. Not once a turn, by the way. Ensemble. And then Celestine +1. And then the +1 off from Sapphire. Assemble. All Lyrilusks cannot be killed by battle or card effects and no battle damage. Set. Normal Vidir. Toss out Godo. Special Falco. Ensemble, kick back the Falco. Tailwind. Trigger. Special Pilica. Pilica. Target Godo revive. Ensemble, kick back Pilica. Revive Godo. Ensemble, kick back the Godo. And 1 set. And pass. Wind Art Miyabi, ship it off. The Vidir, bounce back, recital, just so that no more searching occurs. Bird Call triggers, Blizzard. Celestine, +1 on Ensemble. 2, 1700. Tailwind. Was going to banish and send one of the birds for the Pelica play, and then Lyrilusk scooped. Plus I had Imperm in hand, just in case. Pretty much every single 3 of the Lyrilusk in terms of the archetype cards. 3 Cobalt, 3 Beryl, 3 Celestine, 3 Sapphire, 3 Turquoise, 1 Slower Swallow, 3 Imperms, and then 3 Dark Hole, 2 Raigeki, Feather Duster, Heavy Storm, Welcome Back, Foolish Burial, 1 for 1, 3 Lightning Storm, 2 Jack in the Hand, 3 Lyrilusk Bird Call, 1 Bird Sanctuary, Lyrilusk Bird Sanctuary, 3 Swallows Cowrie. Hard once on Swallows Cowrie. Should be 1 Wing Beast from your hand or face up. Add 1 Wing Beast monster from deck to hand with the same level that the attributed monster had. It can be the ones in terms of copies of that attributed monster. Extra deck. Kiki Nagashi Fucho to level 1 monsters in general to make it. Unaffected by everything else. Once per turn, as a quick effect, detach 2 for the rest of the turn. This card cannot be killed by battle. Also, no battle damage involving this card. I do not know why the appliances on this list, but 2 Kappa Scales, 2 Laundry Dragons, them being waters of course, 1 Propylion because it's a wind, 1 Wind, Raise Velger, and then the Lyrilusks, 2 Recital Starling, 2 Assemble Nightingale, 1 Ensemble Robin, 1 Promenade Thrush. And this next matchup with this hand, insanely strong. Speedroid, Wheel, discard the Hound for 4. Red-Eye Dice, Terror Top, negate it. And just so you know, when you play that Speedroid Wheel, you never want to activate any of those effects because the side effect says negate their effects. So as a result, I do not have to worry about Terror Top's effect for the rest of the turn. Normal Ultra Hound, toss out Denden Daiko Duke, sink for 4 into Puzzle, Denden Daiko Duke banish for Red Eye Dice, level modulate the Hound into a 6, Clear Wing Fast Dragon, and pass. So based off from this board, if it's in the graveyard, just because it was this secret summon card was sent there from field this turn, 1 Speed Droid monster in your graveyard that isn't high puzzles, high Speed Droid puzzle, add it back, and then Clear Wing Fast, negate something out of the extra deck, and then change the attack to 0. Snatch Steal, the puzzle, should be the Reese, creature swap, Clear Wing Fast over Reese, set 2, puzzle for Terror Top, back to hand. Trap Trick, and Perm on Clear Wing Fast. I mean, what's even more crazy is that I was gonna go for that Imperm line, and then that just gave me the idea. Ultra Hound, shuffle back its copy, and special summon Cork Shooter. Not straight up synchro summon, by the way. Normal summon Fuki Madoshi Piper. Fuki Madoshi Piper attempt. Fire off the Imperm. Open board state. Book of Moon. Speed Droid Wheel. Discard the Terror Top. 1. No level 1. So that pretty much means the red-eyed dice was already out. Normal Cam. Over Fuki Madoshi Piper. Clear Wing fast. Change the attack of Cork Shooter to 0. And pass. Normal target on board. Tribute for Fuki Madoshi Piper. And then Speed Droid scooped. Also, I really love it how the account's name of Shay Obsidian, aka Raid Raptor, when the duelist of this account plays Speed Droids. Based. And this next matchup with this hand, extremely solid. Yo! Royal Rare Pot of Duality. Wow. Corridor of Agony. Monsters that were special summoned off from the main deck cannot activate their effects. The effects are negated, and they cannot declare an attack as long as they remain face up on the field. They allowed this card at the event? What is this? Kashtira Birth, Telements Kashtira, and Kashtira Ogre. Both are water, by the way. Glacial Beast, Polar Penguin. Ain't no way I'm up against a Floodgatey Penguin Kashtira deck. If this card is special, target one monster your opponent controls, kick it back to the hand. If this card on the field gets killed by battle card effect, target one card your opponent controls, kick it back to the hand. One effect per turn and only once that turn, so one effect or the other, can't do both. Getting Corridor of Agony activated. Set. Royal Prison. No one can special summon from the graveyard. Oh my god. Opponent is trying to floodgate me to death over here. Good thing I'm holding on Feather Duster. Normal Vidier. Foolish to Goldo. Special to Pelica. Pelica Revive Goldo. Go for Spreeze. Spreeze, Sink Effect for Pelica. 2000 flat. Set 3 and pass. They allow the subversion at the event? What is this? And 2 set Cosmics, one of them. Woo! Storming Mirror Force. Normal Pelica. Revive Vidier. Synchro into Lapland Pelica. Lapland Pelica. Falco and Reese. Synchro into Eggles. Eggles. Banish Falco. What do we hit? Kashtira Birth. Glacial Beast Polar Penguin. Take the 11. Polar Penguin, kick back the Lapland Pelica. Switch, normal Goldo. Great Fly. Lethal. I gotta see this list, cause how are they allowing certain cards at the event? Greater Kaiju? Greater Kaiju Stun? With some Spice Cash Tira and all? Okay, we gotta go through this together. 1 alligator, Greater Alligator. 3 Greater Cobra. 3 Alumirage. Level 3 Windworm Tuner. 1600 attack, 1000 defense. All monsters, everyone on the field, self-included, lose attack and defense equal to their own level/rank times 300. 3 Glacial Beast Polar Penguin. 2 Ancient Warriors Loyal Guanyun. 3 Kashtira Ogre. 1 Telemans Kashtira. 3 Godarla Kaiju. 2 Cataclysmic Circumpolar Chilblania. Hard once on Chilblania. If a face-up water monster is more than one you control gets killed by a battle or an opponent's card effect, free special from hand, then you can send 1 random card from your opponent's hand to the graveyard. 1 Speed Droid Hexasaucer. Scale effect. You can target one of your wind synchros that is banished or in your graveyard, kick it back to the extra deck. Hey, seems pretty good. And then, monster effect. Both players take any battle damage involving this card. Any battle damage from battles involving this is halved. If this card gets killed in the Pendulum's scale, special 1 Speed Droid Pendulum from your extra deck. Self-included. Based. Raigeki, Feather Duster, Pot of Duality, Pot of Extravagance, Dark Ruler No More, nice gloss stop by the way, Pot of Prosperity, 3 Sinful Spoils of Subversion, Snake Eye, 1 Pressure Planet Race Off, 1 Corridor of Agony, 3 Kashtira Birth, 2 Stormy Mirror Force, 2 Discord. No one can synchro summon. Oh my god. Well, it's a good thing I never saw it throughout the whole match. Otherwise, I just literally lose. And then send this during your third end phase after activation. Also, how are they allowing such cards as Discord, Sinful Spoils of Subversion, Corridor of Agony, and Royal Prison allowed at this event? 2 Royal Prison, by the way. 1 Kashtira Preparation. Extra deck consists of Odd Eyes Vortex, Stardust Charge Warrior, White Aura Dolphin, Penguin Brave, White Aura Monoceros, Glacial Beast Iceberg Narwhal, Axel Synchro Stardust Dragon, Ravenous Crocker Dragon Archithes, 2 Chenying, Ukio Punk, Cicada King, Galaxy Tomahawk, Absolute Dragon, Egaion the Sea Castrum. Rank 8, Water Machine, questionable on the attack, 3000 defense, to level 8s in general to make it. During anyone's turn, you can banish 1 random face-down monster from your opponent's extra deck face-up, and if you do, this card's attack becomes equal to that banished monster's. During anyone's turn, detach 1, target one of your opponent's banished Fusion, Synchro, or Xyz, kick it back to the extra, and if you do, destroy 1 monster your opponent controls with the same card type, Fusion, Synchro, or Xyz. Hard once on each effect of Egaion the Sea Castrum. And last but not least, in this feature, with this hand, insanely strong. Special Terratop, special Tagetamor. Red Eye Dice, level modulate to 2. Goes for Cork Shooter attempt, fire the Imperm. By the way, can I just say, when my opponent special summoned Terratop, no effect, by the way. Oh, already had one in hand anyway for the effect. Getting the card turbo special, link the 2. Well, it doesn't really matter anymore because Rubber Band Shooter's a card. Finishing the win Pegasus for Tagetabor, and I believe it's Fuki Madoshi Piper. And then out of the 2 excavations, Speed Droid Magispector. Thanks to Fukimadoshi Piper excavating the Wind and the Porcupine, Yamarashi getting the Wind, Magispector Wind for the sake of the Crow, Crow getting the Wind, Tuner? Fukimadoshi Piper happens to be the tuner. For the sake of High Speed Droid Kite Drake. Crazy card, by the way. Fukimadoshi Piper, banish, level modulate. I'm sorry? Stellar Wind Wolf Rayet? Level 9, Wind Beast Synchro, 2500 attack, no defense. 1 Stellar Wolf Rayet at a time. Every time another monster's effect triggers while it's face up, in terms of 4000 or less attack, gains 300 attack. And then once it hits 4000 or higher as a quick effect, shuffle both this card and all monsters your opponent controls into the deck. Set 1, card turbo, banish Terratop, boost, and then Wolf Rayet boost. Top deck's Foolish Goods, finishing the Wind. No Spellcaster, so that makes Magispector Wind useless. Foolish Goods, toss out Tailwind. Tailwind, banish, discard Fidir for another Tailwind. Normal to Falco for the Tailwind. Activate for Reese. Reese, swap the Wolf Rayet and Falco. Boost, hit the Falco. Reese, hit the Rubber Band Shooter. And pass. Normal to Raccoon. Raccoon getting Porcupine. Porcupine. Reset button the Wind. Over 4000. And now we wait. New, getting Raccoon, Porcupine, toss off Fox and Pegasus. Scale to 2. Pendulum Shogun. Pegasus. Yada. Storm. And the field spell. Discarding Malicious Magnet. Based. Field spell. Tribute. Now's the time. Wolf Rayet. Does this not? Oh, I should have waited after the, field spell resolved. That's crazy. Specials Toad. Toad set the, Tornado. And 1 set. So, Wind, Tornado, and blank. Tornado banish. Goes for Wind instead of Tornado. Getting the Raccoon. And what are the good hits? The 2 scales. Tornado, Wind, Storm, and the Field Spell, of course. Wait, what? Does this Raccoon, oh, it's a wind effect! That is a wind effect! Okay, so, note to self, when it comes to the keyword when, unless if the card doesn't say the words you can, that is a when mandatory effect. But if there was ever a card that says the words when and you can optional effect, that causes to miss timing. So basically, you used wind at the wrong timing. So as a result, Raccoon's effect miss. Reese over Raccoon and pass. Opponent drew, set, and pass. Tailwind, banish. Discard the Pelica for the Tailwind. Tailwind on Reese, activate for Eggle. Link off the 2 into Wind. Wind. Stealing the Kite Drake. Lethal. And with that being said, this has been James Polk showing off the unique Gustos in action. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you haven't already, smash the notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated. And we'll catch you guys in the deck profile.